What was once gaming's pinnacle event has now been turned to ash, and Xbox is looking to step up their hardware game with these newly leaked patents. Find out what's in store, up next. What up guys, this is Kalo and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. So let's start things off with this newly leaked Xbox hardware, and then we'll say goodbye to E3. So Turtle Beach seems to be cooking up something special when it comes to a new Xbox controller patent that they filed a while back. The patent was uncovered by GameRant.com, and as shown here, it's looking to create a controller that can save custom control layouts and connect to social media. This controller also features a touchscreen that can be used to track and display player performance in certain games. I also think it would be pretty cool to look down and see the scoreboard in games like Halo, or even see your ammo supply. The patent also shows the controller could be compatible with external devices like mobile phones through an app of some sort. Now this patent could have some traction here, because according to GameRant.com, Microsoft did file a similar patent back in December for a controller that featured an LCD screen, but it wasn't a touchscreen. Now, let's just take a moment and pour one out for E3. I'm sure as all of you know by now, E3 2023 has now officially been canceled. The news first broke by Rebecca Valentine over at IGN, who published an article on March 30th. Valentine went on to state that the reasoning behind the sudden cancellation of E3 was due to, quote, the show not garnering the sustained interest necessary. She goes on to state almost a year after announcing its return, the Entertainment Software Association announced today to its members that this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo, E3, has been canceled, IGN can confirm. She then goes on to state two sources have confirmed to IGN that the organization has announced its cancellation via an email sent out to its members. The email said, while E3 remains a beloved event and brand that the 2023 version simply did not garner the sustained interest necessary to execute it in a way that would showcase the size, strength, and impact of our industry. After the IGN article went up, the ESA posted an official statement that read, this was a difficult decision because all of the effort we and our partners put towards making this event happen, but we had to do what was right for the industry and what was right for E3. We appreciate and understand that interested companies wouldn't have playable demos ready, and that resourcing challenges made being at E3 this summer an obstacle they couldn't overcome. For those of you who did commit to E3 2023, we're sorry we can't put on a showcase you deserve and that you've come to expect from ReedPop's event experiences. For those of you who don't know, ReedPop is a larger company that works to hold these events like PAX and even various Comic-Cons like the one in New York, and were hired to revitalize E3. But the press release also did say that ReedPop and the ESA would work together to hold future E3 events. And that's totally understandable. Companies like Nintendo, Xbox, and Sony are all holding their own directs that I'd imagine would be cheaper to produce, and it's all on their own terms. And just a fan growing up, E3 season was always so damn cool to see all these rumors floating around about next-gen hardware being announced, or even big titles, so it's quite a fall from grace, but let's hope E3 can bounce back in some way. Also, a quick note here, but not even 10 minutes after the announcement of E3's death, Jeff Keighley, who is the mind behind Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards, sent out a little promo tweet that Summer Games Fest will be held on Thursday, June 8th. The body's still warm, Jeff, but I respect the strat. And as per usual, I will pass this question off to you guys. While I know the majority of people will say no to this, I still want to pose this question. Do you still think there's space for an event like E3 in the gaming industry? With the rise of events like PAX really gaining a lot of popularity, I find it pretty hard to believe, but who knows, maybe they can twist it somehow. But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming. Again, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and this has been your Level Up.